Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. So I'm assuming you're here because you want to know how to plant or grow some lovely sweet peas from seed. Here. So what I've got is, I've got sweet pea scent infusion, which are easy grow, hardy annual plants. They are Thompson and Morgan seeds. They're superb for arches, trellis, obelisks, that's all that is, and cutting. And the more blooms you cut, the more they will flower. For an informal display, let them scramble through the scrubs. Interesting. So, as you can see, it's January right now at the time of recording this, and the time that this video goes out. So I am a little bit late planting these, actually, as you can see. So I am sowing them under glass / indoors. So you can see you can do that in October, November, December and January. And then you can direct sow or sow outdoors in March and April, and then flowers June, July and August. So these sweet peas are a designer mixture made up of these unusual, highly scented and modern grandiflora varieties: Albert Blue, April in Paris, Cathy, Fire and Ice, Heathcliff, Juliet and Memories. Perfect for cutting, where their rich fragrance will quickly pervade into a room. Very nice. Now these are the very few flowers I actually grow. I grow these and sunflowers, because I mean they're quite easy to grow, so yeah, why not? Right, so oh yeah, sweet pea seeds are very dangerous. So when they flower, and if you don't actually pick them, they in here, the flower turns into the pods, which are the seeds, and they are extremely dangerous to any pets. You might have animals or people if you eat them. So don't eat them. So what I've done is, soak seeds overnight in warm water before sowing 1 centimetre deep, 3 seeds per 7.5 centimetre pot in free draining damp seed compost. In a propagator or sealed container inside a polythene bag, and place at 20 to 25 degrees Celsius until germination, which takes 7 to 21 days. In the past, it's taken more like 7. Do not exclude light, so don't just put it in. Don't just put it in the dark. I'm sure that's kind of common sense. Spring sows can be sown outdoors, 2.5 centimeters deep, in drills 7.5 centimeters apart. So that's the sowing bit. And the growing bit. So overwinter October sown plants in cooler conditions, such as a cold frame, before planting out in the spring when the ground is warm. That doesn't really make sense. I might have just read it wrong. 23 to 30 centimeters apart. Pinch out the growing point once the second pair of leaves have opened. Water freely in dry weather. Remove faded flowers regularly to encourage more blooms. And it says harmful if eaten. So that's basically that. So what I've done is I have soaked the seeds overnight in warm water. So I've put them in some warm water. I left them overnight in like an airing cupboard or somewhere warm overnight. And what I've done actually is I have each seed, I've patted it dry, so they're nice and dry. So hopefully that will stop rotting, because when I've done it in the past, they have actually rotted, which isn't great. So what I'm actually planting them in is, I've got five smallish containers, and I've got pieces of cardboard, so I'm splitting them. So we've got sort of bays for each bit. If you're not doing it like this, which quite a lot of people aren't, sort of this size pot here or this size pot here would be fine. So you just do what I'm doing, 3 in each pot. That's what they recommend. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. But yeah, I'm doing. It keeps falling down. It won't fall down once I've put soil in it, but it's annoying right now. Right, so I'll fill these up. I've got some just general potting soil here. So I'll fill them up with soil and then get back to you. Right, so they have now been filled up. I've left that bit empty, because I don't have enough seeds to fill that bit. I've got exactly 20 I can't remember that. 27? Yeah. So if my maths is correct, 27 divided by 3 is 9. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bays. So that'll work well. So basically, it's quite simple. I'm just going to put the seed in. Last time when I was sowing leeks a couple of days ago, it didn't really go very well. I forgot to actually show you the actual planting bit. So what does it say? It says sowing 1 centimetre deep. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop them on like that so I can see where I've been, and then I'm going to go down and put them in afterwards, like just pushing them in afterwards, not much, and then I'm just going to do a sprinkling of soil on top. It's quite simple sowing these seeds because they're not that small. Something like leek seeds are really difficult because you've got to put like a couple in each hole just to make sure, because they are so small you can barely see them and they blend really well with the soil. Like these seeds, once they've been in the soil for a few days, they change the colour of the soil, so I think it's really difficult to actually see them. You do need to be careful as well. So when you put them in a bag, what I'd recommend is you might need to lift the bag off for a couple of hours each day, because what I'd recommend is don't keep the soil damp all the time, because then it's gonna rot the seeds effectively, and I don't really think you want that because they're not gonna grow. Right, that's the last seed in there. Right, so I'm gonna poke them all down, and then we'll do another little sprinkling of soil on top. Right, so I've done that. I've put them down, put the soil over them, patterned them down a bit. Is that a word? Pat, I think is, yeah, not patterned. Pat them down. Yeah. So we can take them inside. I've got a heated propagator for them, as it did say. 20. Get its focus. 20 to 25 degrees. So yeah, they need to be nice and warm. So we'll take them inside, and we'll give them a quick little water. Right, so I've got them on the propagator. It's a bit messy. Now that wasn't me. Someone spilt a pot. But anyway, those are the leeks. There's some peas I'm trying. Some sunflowers I'm trying. There's some sweet peas that I sowed earlier that aren't doing very well, clearly. And that's a pea. So basically what you're going to want to do is just give them a little sprinkle of water. You don't want loads, but make it wet, basically. It's quite simple watering. You just don't want to underwater them, but you also don't want to overwater them. So I'd recommend watering them once a day, as you can see there. I might give them a tab more, just to make sure we get water down to the seed, which hopefully we will. But yeah, that's going to be it for this tutorial. There's also other tutorials on other seeds on my channel, well, hopefully will be. Depends if you're watching this on the day itself, then there probably won't, but I think, yeah, nice job there. So if this helped you, please let me know down in the comment section, and smash that like button and subscribe button, as you can always change me out later. If you like Farming Simulator videos, I've got 260 of them, so make sure you check them out as well. I've got also other how-to videos to do with gardening. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.